Hey, what's up, y'all? We got another video, man. We're gonna have a little talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some stuff. But we're gonna talk about in this one I want to talk about how people will take advantage of your heart for them. I'm gonna start off with this statement to start the video. We'll get right into it like this. We as people love, and y'all might have did this. Somebody else might have did this to you. It's gonna happen to you, or you're gonna do it for somebody, or whatever the case may be. But we love to think that the door will always be unlocked for us. Everybody, we truly love thinking that. People in general truly love thinking that. So to expound on that, we love to know that like we can come back into somebody's life anytime we want. Especially like the worst people. It's always like the worst people who, like sociopaths, narcissists, stuff like that. They are the primary people who love to know that they can come back into your life. Sometimes I truly believe this. Those kind of people, like sociopath, narcissists, people who don't really truly care about other people's feelings, like they don't even care about actually coming back into your life. They just more love the fact of knowing that they can do it. Like they want to see if they can. They see something about you, or they see you on your Instagram story looking good, or they hear something about you, or they haven't heard from you in a minute. You know what they gonna do? They gonna pop right up on you, hit your line, text you, something like that, to see if they can come back around and sneak right back into your life. And this is probably gonna be a person that should not be in your life. And that's the thing. That's the crazy part. We love to keep the door unlocked for people who are the worst people, who are the people who we really should not do it for at all. The absolute worst people. Now, when I say keep the door unlocked, I'm not talking about in a physical sense. That too, though. That too, because we love to know that, like, oh, if I left my key or I lost my key or something, I love to know that I can still get into my house or whatever. Or let's say, oh, dang, I can't go home right now because whatever reason, or I lost my key or something. Ooh, I know I could go to so-and-so's house. Bet. We love that feeling. We love it. You know why? Because it's a sense of security. It's an immense sense of security that we love. But here's the thing. People take advantage of that in a physical sense. But I'm more mean in a metaphorical sense. So what I'm saying is people love to know that they can come back into your life whenever they want. That they're always going to be able to come into your life, whether they don't care what's going on in their life, if it's bad, good, whatever. And what's crazy is they're most likely their life is not doing well. Like they're going to try and come into your life. A lot of times people will try to come into your life when they're not doing well, and they're trying to come over here with all this luggage and all this BS and all this stuff that they bring in with them to come into your house, like, to come into your life, to come. Now you got to deal with they dirty luggage. You got to deal with their stuff with them. You got to deal with the stuff, all the baggage that they're bringing with them, their problems, everything. Now you got to deal with them. And you know what's going to happen? Because you got that heart you got for those people, you're going to do it. And then, you know what's going to happen? Once they get right, they're going to leave. And they go hope that you leave that door open for them to come back again. They're going to take advantage of that spot in your heart and that love that you have for them. It's going to happen. I promise you. Now, look, I ain't saying it's going to happen with everybody. I'm just saying we do this with people all the time. And look, even ourselves, we got to look at ourselves sometimes and be like, dang, do I take advantage of it? You got to look at yourself too. Like, sometimes and ask yourself, are you doing that? Because I don't think it's right to do that. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with coming back into somebody's life. I don't really necessarily think it's anything wrong with popping up in somebody's life. But when it only benefits you, especially if it's somebody you went ghost on, or you don't really care about, or you seen something about them and you know that they actually don't really mess with you like that because you did something, or and then you try to take advantage. I'm telling you, bro, that's such a big thing with narcissists and sociopaths. They are truly the people who do that the most because they're not empathetic. They can't feel your feelings. They don't care. They're gonna justify anything that they do wrong in any way that they move. So it doesn't matter. They'll keep doing it. But let you do something wrong to them, I guarantee you, and I've seen it myself, I guarantee you, they will have no problem. They will have no problem leaving and not leaving the door unlocked for you, though. They will not let you back into their life, though. They have no problem. They do not have that same heart set up for you. And that's what leads to my point of we got to stop. We have to understand when it's time to close that door, lock it. You not getting in here. Even if you see him outside, you know, even if you see him on Instagram, you see him on your phone, you see him, whatever the case may be, we got to understand when it's time to just be like, nah, can't let you back around. Because as soon as you do, you're going to regret it. Promise you. You're going to regret it. Because they didn't change. They're not going to change. Now, look, you should, like I said, you should recognize when it's time to leave the door locked. You're not always going to, you should let somebody in. You should allow, you know, if you love somebody, you should allow them to have that security with you to where they could come back and come and feel comfortable to come, you know, and be around you and be in your life and do that. But we have to recognize when it's time to not do that and to let that person go. Oh, you gonna leave again? I'm telling you, this time, you're not coming back. Because you do this every time, and I'm not letting you do it this time. I'm telling you now. And we gotta stand on that. We gotta stand on it. I've did it too much times, bro. And right now in my life, within the past couple months, I've realized how accessible I was growing up and years ago. And I'm becoming less and less accessible to people because I understand how dangerous it is for me through seeing it from years of like, this never really benefits me. Ever. Me personally, I've let people come back into my life so much and it never really benefits me. But it's crazy because when I try to go back into their life, like somebody who I may not even did nothing. I may not even have did nothing wrong. I may not even have hurt them or nothing. We just stopped talking or, you know, whatever the case, we just got distant. But then they're on whatever they're on, and now they're not trying to do the same for me. I'm not gonna say every time. Most times I notice like people do not keep that door unlocked for me though. So why am I doing it for them? It's my heart and my endearment and my security that I offer so accessible for everybody else. Why am I so accessible for everybody else, but I don't get that same treatment or that same energy? And that's where I had to do a lot of reflecting. And right now I'm still trying to like understand like I gotta tone it. I can't be just accessible for everybody. I can't just allow people to just come and go as they please in my life or just be this option for everybody. I can't, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. It just makes me look at myself like, why am I doing this again? Like, what am I doing? I could be doing something else or actually giving myself to people, you know, who are gonna show me that same energy that I give them and reciprocate it properly. The main point is just don't let people take advantage of the heart that you have for them. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, don't let people do that. And once you see that they're doing that, you gotta lock that door. You gotta lock your heart, lock that down. Don't let them just, because people will take advantage of you. It's just it's just it's in their DNA. It's in their makeup. They will do it. They will until they realize that they can't no more. Once they realize that they can't do that anymore, then the conversation changes a bit. Once they realize that you serious, like you're not gonna. Think about the feeling of getting home to your crib and you try to open that door and you can't. You're like, you're trying to open it, it's locked. You try to use the key changed or something. You know the lock changed. You like that feeling of like, why is it not opening? Like, we all know that feeling where it's like, oh, hold up. This just got real. It just got real. Like, you know that feeling of like, whoa, hold on, I can't get in. And then they start reflecting on that time where you told them, hey, this door gonna be locked. You're not coming back. If you leave again, you're not coming back. And what they do, you know, they're like, all right, yeah, I know, I understand. But what they gonna do? They gonna leave and they gonna try to come back. Door gonna be locked on you though. It's not happening. It's not. I can't let you keep coming up in. I can't let you keep taking advantage of my love because that's not doing anything for me. I'm not about to keep doing it. It's embarrassing after a while because you playing with me. It's like you treating me like a complete option and then you don't even got that same love for me. Get out of here, bro. You're going. Go ahead somewhere. Yeah, I just want to talk about that real quick because that's something that's personally very like a big thing for me because I've made that mistake many times. I've made that mistake so many times with specific people where I look back and I'm like, I should have been got rid of you. But I should have been not let you still come around me. I could have avoided a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. I don't really live with regrets or nothing, but I move amicably. You know, I move on. I understand that maybe I should have did that, but past is the past, and I just learn from it. I don't cry over spilled milk. I just understand how it fell, how I spilled it. Bet now I know. I'm gonna try my best not to make that mistake again. Pretty much. So just don't let people take advantage of y'all. Don't let people take advantage of your love. Don't let people, because you can still love people from afar. Tough love exists. You could love people from afar. You can still have all the love in the world for that person and want to see that person do great and what, but you're not gonna sit there and just let them take advantage of you and let them play with you like that. Because you shouldn't. You don't deserve that. That's it for this one though, man. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. izzyjosiah. TikTok izzyjosiah. So follow me, comment, you know, talk to me in the comments. Love that all the time. See y'all. We building this channel. I know how it is. Yeah, don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody take advantage of your love and your heart. That's corny. Don't let them do it. And if they try to do it, get rid of them immediately. I'm telling you.